I've been sitting here for like 10 minutes trying to get this video started. So I'm gonna just do it. Okay. Hi everybody. So I guess this is gonna be my first YouTube video. I'm really nervous. But so basically I just thought it would be fun. So today I'm just gonna do my everyday makeup and do it as like a fun little tutorial thing, I guess. If you want to use this as a tutorial, that's cool. I recommend it, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so enough rambling. I'm just gonna get started. So I'm just gonna start off putting all of my hair up into a ponytail or a bun or something, just to get it out of my face. And I have already cleansed and prepped my skin, so it's ready to go. I just spritzed a little bit of the Mario Badescu skincare facial spray, the little pink bottle. I just got this yesterday. So far I really like it. So it was $5 at the little like sample little thing at Ulta, and so yeah. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my favorite foundation of all time, and that is the Sonia Kashuk Perfecting Luminous Foundation in the shade 2 Vanilla. So normally this is a little bit too dark for me, but I'm starting to get a little bit of a tan because it's summertime, so this actually matches me pretty well. So I'm going to take that just on the back of my hand a little bit. So I'm going to put some dots on the face. Okay, now that I've got all these dots on my face, I'm going to take my disgusting sponge. Don't mind me. I'm going to blend it out. So yeah, now that my foundation is all blended out, I'm now going to take some concealer, and I'm a little bit dry at the moment, so I'm going to take my NYX Got You Covered concealer. Usually I like the concealers with the doe foot applicators, but the one that I have is a little bit drying, and my face is pretty dry today, so I'm going to take this one instead. I'm just going to put that, I'm going to dot that on some of my zits, and around my nose, and under my eyes. I really like this concealer. The shade that I have at the moment though is just a little bit too light for me in the summertime, but that's okay. I'll take a powder and fix that in a second. Yep. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set underneath my eyes. What is this? This is the Bare Minerals. This is just the little loose powder. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this little, all of my makeup brushes are from some like Christmas set that I got last year from my mom. So yeah, I don't have any like fancy makeup brushes, but they work, so that's cool. So I'm just gonna take this little like fluffy, I guess it's like a giant shader brush, so I'm just gonna take that. I use this for my face sometimes. I'm gonna take a little bit of the powder that was on the lid, and I'm just gonna lightly sweep that under my eye. This will also help tone down the color of that concealer a little bit because it was really light. So yeah, now that looks a little bit better. So I'm gonna do that to the other eye. I'm taking a little bit more powder. I'm gonna put that over where I put that concealer. now what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids. Sometimes I take concealer, but most of the time I take the Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is really running low. I need to go get some more. This is in the shade Eden, which is the like really opaque yellowy one. I like this one because it covers up any of the veining on my eyelids. So I'm gonna take that, just put that. This dries really quickly, so I tend to just do one eye at a time instead of doing both before blending it out. I'm gonna be devastated if this looks like crap. Oh my god. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is do my everyday makeup, I guess. So my favorite eyeshadow palette of my entire life is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette. Please don't judge me. It's been well done. All of the like lines are gone. And the back is like, you can't even, like I can't even tell what any of the shades are called. Okay, so I'm gonna take this, and the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna set that eye primer that I just put down. I'm gonna take this color right here. This is the first light shade in the palette. I don't know what it's called, but I'm just gonna take this and then put it on my eyes. And this is just gonna help the other colors blend really smoothly instead of sticking to that primer. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this color, this like really pretty cool toned taupey color, and I'm gonna take a fluffy brush. This is a little blending brush, and take that on my brush. I'm gonna put that into my crease. I'm gonna do this side. My eyelids are a little bit hooded, slightly, so I take my crease color a little bit above my natural crease, just so that you can like actually see it when my eyes are open. I like to bring it out into like a little bit of a winged shape, where it like comes down and then back out again. When like upwards, this like lifts my eye a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna take that same color on that same brush. I'm just gonna run it under my lower lash line. You know, bring back those dark circles that we covered up earlier. Okay. So, now, my all-time favorite makeup brush to like put color all over the lid is actually the makeup brush that came with the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. I love it. So I like to use this side of the brush up here, this like domed shader brush. I like to use this to put color all over the eyelid. So I'm actually going to take that same taupey color. I'm going to put that all over my eyelid. Okay, now that that's all done, I'm now going to take my Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm going to take the color Warm Taupe right there, which is like kind of like the darker version of that taupe color that we just used. And I'm going to take that on my shader brush, and I'm going to put that on the outer third of my eyelid. I just lied. I'm going to take it on the like outer half. And this will just give a little bit of dimension. Tap off my brush a little bit. Now that we've put that warm taupe color down, I'm gonna take, I need to stop losing my makeup brushes. Oh, okay, I'm gonna take that same fluffy brush, and I'm gonna just blend those two colors together. This probably still has a little bit of that lighter taupe color on it, but that's okay. Just use it to blend. looks a little bit messy for the moment, but I promise maybe it'll come together. Maybe. Who knows? So now I'm actually going to take that little shader brush again with a little bit more of the warm taupe. I'm going to tap it off a lot. I'm going to put that closer to my lash line, closer than that lighter color. I don't even know if you saw me do that, but that's fine. Now I'm going to take this little flat eyeliner brush and I'm going to take this dark cool tone brown grayish color down here. I'm going to take a little bit of that on my brush. I'm going to tap it off. And I'm going to do like a little bit of a smoked out liner with this. I'm going to take that right to my lash line and do a little bit, like I'm at the very outer third of my eye and I'm doing like this little motion while I'm doing that, and that's gonna like blend the color as I place it. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna take a little bit more, tap it off. While I'm doing that, I'm taking it out a little bit into a wing so that it's like a little smoky winged liner. Like a little baby wing. Little baby wing. I'm going to do it on the other side. Before I finish my eyes, I'm actually going to go ahead and do my brows now. So, what I like to do is I actually like to use eyeshadows as like eyebrow stuff, like eyebrow powders. And I like to use this little brush because it's really, really thin. So that's what I like to do. My eyebrows are really dark, so most of the time I'll take either this same like dark toned brown color, or I'll even take a little bit of black and just use that. Today I'm gonna be daring. I'm gonna use black. I am obsessed with the whole fluffy brow thing. I'm so happy that it's a trend now because I can actually like embrace my naturally unruly brows. So I'm gonna take, I have a little bit of black eyeshadow on this brush. Don't be scared, it's okay. So I start from the tail and then work my way this way. So I'm gonna start in the middle of the brow and I'm just gonna like do little, I don't do the whole like Instagram brow where there's like a line at the bottom and then you do like the concealer on top and all that stuff. No, I take the little brush and I do like little stroke or hair-like strokes just to like fill it in. Like that. I know, it looks like a hot mess, but don't worry, it'll be okay. So I start at the bottom of the brow and then I do the top. And I kind of just like give my brows a shape. And if I have to clean it up, I will by just like rubbing excess powder away. So now that I have my general shape, I'm going to go into the front of the brow. I'm going to go right here and do little strokes. Oh, I used this earlier to like brush out my brows and I didn't even like mention it, but this is just the e.l.f. like 2-in-1 eyebrow and eyelash or mascara thingy. This was like $2. It's amazing. It's great. And I'm like completely out of the eyebrow gel, so I just used the spoolie that's in here with like whatever's left of the brow gel and just like brushed out my brows, and I'm about to do it again. When I'm using a black eyeshadow like I am today, I go really light-handed with it so that it's not like too harsh. It's like harsh because it's black and my eyebrows are like blocks, but it's it's not like, you know, it's not like black as night or whatever. So I'm just using this little spoolie to like blend out all of my lines that I did, and to help shape out my brow. So that's just a little bit of like a before and after. I know it's a little intense, but this is my favorite way of doing my brows. So now I'm gonna do the other one, and I'll probably like speed through this part. BRB. Okay, so now that that's all done, I'm gonna take this end. This is the mascara, the clear mascara, and I like to use this as my brow gel because it's like hardcore stuff. It's intense, and it keeps your brows in place like all day long. Like my brows don't leave. It's amazing. So I'm gonna just take this, and I'm just gonna like brush my brow hairs up a little bit so that they're more bushy and manly, because that's my jam. Okay, brows are done. So now we're gonna quit being lazy and finish the eyes. But the first mascara that I'm gonna take is I'm gonna take the Wet n Wild Mega Protein mascara. Okay, as like a normal mascara, this sucks. Like, this is the worst. But because it like doesn't do anything to your lashes at all, it like doesn't lift them up. It doesn't. The formula is like really wet, and that's why it doesn't really do anything. But this mascara is like really black, so I like using this to just kind of give my lashes a little bit of color. So I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna put it on. Yeah, I just think of this as like I'm prepping the lashes. And I like using this. This is actually pretty okay as a lower lash mascara. Cause like, I mean, the wand is like kind of small-ish. And I don't love having like a bunch of volume on my lower lashes, so this is my favorite lower lash mascara. I have no idea if I've mastered the lower lash face. Who knows? Okay, so now that we've got this little doodad on our lashes, I mentioned that I went to Ulta yesterday, and I went and picked up my like free birthday gift that they give you, and they gave me like a little sample of this little Lancome mascara. I have no idea if it's gonna work. It doesn't matter if I like it because I only buy like cruelty-free makeup, but I mean, it's free and you can't like pick the gift that they give you, at least as far as I know. So I'm gonna try it. Okay, it's okay. So this mascara reminds me a little bit of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. So if I were you, I would just buy this instead of this, because this isn't cruelty free and I'm not going to be purchasing this, but it was a gift, so I figured I might as well use it. So yeah, this is K. I'm not gonna buy it, but whatever. Eyes are done. All done. Okay, so anyway, now that that's all done, I'm actually going to go ahead and contour my face. So, or at least my nose. So I'm actually gonna take my fat shader brush again, but I'm gonna take this color again. This is the greatest palette ever because like literally you can use these colors for like anything in the entire world. I'm gonna contour my nose because my nose is huge, and so I'm gonna take that color on this brush, and I'm gonna have my palette like right here while I do this, just so that like, just a little pro tip. I'm not a pro, but here's my Hallie tip to you. So if you ever want to contour your nose, I recommend you have your mirror like right in front of you, not like to the side or anything, like right in front of your face, so that when you're contouring, you've got a good sense of like where your natural shadows are. Because that's what I do. I just follow the like natural shadows on my nose, and just like bring them in ever so slightly, like hardly at all, so that it like, and then I go under here, and that's just to me, so that my face isn't all one-dimensional. It's not flat against my face. And then I just like blend it out with my finger. Yeah. I guess that's basically it. Oh, except lips. But I'm gonna go ahead and bring my hair back down. So what I am gonna do with my lips is I'm gonna take the NYX lip liner in the shade 810 Natural, and I'm just gonna lightly line my lips. Now that I've lined my lips, I'm gonna go ahead and take this is the Korres Jasmine Lip Butter. You can't even see it. There we go. So I'm just gonna take this. It's just in a little jar, and it smells so good. I love the way this smells. And I really like this because it's like, it moisturizes your lips really well, but it still has a little bit of color, so it's not like a normal lip balm, like in a tube where it doesn't really have much of a color. Anyway, I'm gonna take that on my finger, like that, and I guess that's it. Oh, just kidding, not quite. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this spray that I used earlier as my like primer, not really, just to set all of the powder and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, the end. So that was my first YouTube video tutorial thing. I'm not good at this. I hope I'll get better eventually. But this was fun. It was cool. It's kind of like chatting with a friend. So yeah, I really hope you guys liked watching this. Do I do the like YouTube thing where I like ask you to subscribe and stuff? Is that what I do? Is that what you're supposed to do? I don't know. I guess you can subscribe if you want to. If the first video that I ever made has like enthralled you so much that you're like, I want to know what other stuff this girl's got. It's fine. Like this video if you liked it. Only if you liked it. Like if you hated it, go ahead and don't like it. I don't care. I'll probably do more of these if enough people like watching me talk to my phone on a selfie stick. Okay, I'm done. The end. Thanks for watching, guys.